heads will roll. The leakers won't sleep tonight after what Jeff Sessions just did. Attorney General Jeff Sessions and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein are holding a news conference about the leak investigations on Friday. This culture of leaking must stop. Watch the jaw-dropping video below. Jeff Sessions says leakers will be caught and prosecuted.
It is important for the American people and those who might be thinking about leaking classified or sensitive information to know that criminals who would illegally use their access to our most sensitive information to endanger our national security are in fact being investigated and will be prosecuted. Since January, the department has more than tripled the number of active leak investigations compared to the number pending at the end of the last administration. And we've already charged 4 people with unlawfully disclosing classified material or with concealing contacts with federal officers.
Sessions announced that he will step up subpoenas against the media. He said he respects the media, but says that respect is not unlimited. Sessions said that the DOJ will pursue subpoenas. The second video is more astounding. Watch at the 4:31 mark.
I have this message for our friends in the intelligence community. The Department of Justice is open for business, and I have this warning for would-be leakers: don't do it. For the past several months, we've already made changes and are seriously ramping up our efforts. First, I directed my fine deputy, Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, whose district in Maryland encompasses NSA headquarters and who has personally led investigations of this kind, and the investigator FBI Director Christopher Wray, to oversee all classified leak investigations, actively monitor the progress of each and every case. Secondly, I directed the National Security Division of the Department of Justice and our U.S. attorneys to prioritize cases involving unauthorized disclosures. The department will not hesitate to bring lawful and appropriate criminal charges against those who would abuse the public trust. Third, as I have said, we tripled the number of active leak investigations. In response, the FBI has increased resources devoted to leak cases and created a new counterintelligence unit to manage these cases. Simultaneously, this department is reviewing policies that impact leak investigations. And I've listened to our career investigators, FBI agents, and others, and our prosecutors about how to most successfully investigate and prosecute these matters. At their suggestion, one of the things we are doing is reviewing policies affecting media subpoenas. We respect the important role that the press plays and will give them respect, but it is not unlimited. They cannot place lives at risk with impunity. We must balance the press's role with protecting our national security and the lives of those who serve in the intelligence community, the armed forces, and all law-abiding Americans. Finally, here's what I want to tell every American today. This nation must end this culture of leaks. We will investigate and seek to bring criminals to justice. We will not allow rogue anonymous sources with security clearances to sell out our country. These cases to investigate and prosecute are never easy, but cases will be made and leakers will be held accountable. All of us in government and in every agency in Congress must do better. The first requirement is personal discipline. Education and repetition within our departments and agencies will make a difference. Prevention is what is required. An investigation of a leak is too late, really. The damage is done.
Well, let's see what he does, but the real criminals, he's not going after the real criminals, okay? That's the problem. Yeah, they're talking about leakers, but at this point we got more serious problems going on than the leakers. We have a complete disaster going on with McMaster's in the White House. I think he should have unrecused himself and gone and fired Mueller. That's more pressing than him going after the leakers to the media at this point in time. We have Congress putting the sanctions on Russia. I mean, it's a total disaster. Right now, when he's talking about leakers, this is the least of our priorities at this point in time. You know, let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.